So come on in, take a sip. Let's wind down. It's a Monday, which means we're gonna have a Monday puzzle. Just to what degree of difficulty will it be? Well, probably gonna be on the easier side. That's kind of the way they're designed, but we've also got a really nice wine. So I picked up a 2020 Castelvecchio Barbera di Asti, and maybe a bit on the pricier side compared to most, but it had a lot of really great reviews posted within the wine shop. Everybody was saying, oh, this is a hot seller. People really love this. They're coming back and talking more about it. So I thought, okay, well, let's give it a shot. And on the nose, yeah. That's a bowl of cherries right there. And maybe some blueberry. I'm having a hard time distinguishing that other note, but I can tell you right now, it's just really, it's a bouquet on the nose. On the palate, it's more tannic. Nice finish. Acids at bay. But it has more of that blueberry plum on the palate coming through. I mean, don't get me wrong, the cassis, the red is certainly working its way through this, right? You know, it's going to be the overpowering piece to it, but it's remarkably well balanced, and it's a complex wine. Not a very deep red. It's got good legs if you count those. But on the whole, I would say this is fantastic, and I'm really impressed with the silver halo at the edge of the wine and the glass and the crystal. I say it a lot, but Europeans know how to make wine, and I'll probably drink that whole bottle tonight. So there it is. That's my recommendation. Give it 2 chins up. Cin-Cin. All right. So let's hop into our grid here. Let's see what we've got happening today. We've got a Patti Varol construction. I'm becoming more and more familiar with her name. Of course, edited by Will Shorts. And so let's just jump into our Monday. Let's see what we've got here today. Oops, here we go. It's getting a little out of hand. Let's calm down a little bit there. So mild lettuce variety. Well, off the top of my head, I can't think of much with 4 letters, so I'm just going to go with bib to start and see what we got. Burt's Bees product could be a balm. My words, don't believe them. Okay. Floor model could be a demo, and I wanted to get that D there to know if this is I lied or not. Interesting clue answer combination on this one for sure. Et blank, Latin for and others, it would be et alia. Please in German, bitte. Jason of Ozark, and I do believe that's Bateman. Here come the hiccups. I watched a couple episodes of it. I didn't have an issue with the show. It just took me, I just couldn't get into it. You know, I don't know, something about being stuck. Some lake in the Ozarks, right? Laundering. I don't know. It just didn't really click with me, but it's all good. Girl of classic comics who sported ringlets and a red outfit. And I guess they're looking for little Lulu here. And off the wall. What do you think? Loopy? I don't think we can get loony in there without an E. Or at least that's how I remember spelling it. From Looney Tunes. So I'm going to go with loopy and see what we got. Engagement to see a doctor, say. This could be an appointment. Very nice. Okay. So a shooting star, a meteor. Motorhome driver for short. Okay, how about an RVer? Yeah, Clark. Right, there's an RV. Marathons. How about races? Okay, well, how about we spell this correctly? I need to get my act together. I don't want to be fat fingering something on a Monday of all days. That's a really good wine. I'm starting to lean really towards, I mean, I'll start seeing the Italian wines in that section. That's where I kind of just tend to hang out there. So I guess to be under the weather could be to ale. An instrument played with a bow. I'm assuming we're shooting for a viola. And pickleball venue, I guess a court. Singer Goulding with 2015 8X platinum hit, Love Me Like You Do, and I think that's Ellie. And so post-workout steam rooms could be saunas. Step in the shower, as in a step, you know, get wet, soap up, rinse, dry off. Those are steps, right? All right, let's see. Producer of the Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend podcast, and I think that's I can't remember. It's like Team something, Coco or something. I can't remember. Small Duck. Nobel Prize winning poet Haney. So I think that's Seamus. It just takes me a minute to put that together. I think this is a SMU. So Fury. Wrath? Maybe? Wrath? You don't want to go showing your wrath. Passenger compartment on a motorcycle, and I guess we're looking for a sidecar. You know, I've never ridden in one of those, and I don't know that I've wanted to. Oh. Producer of the Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend. I think, yeah, Team Coco. I think I might have said that earlier. I'm not sure, but slice into pieces could be to cut up, and so Nebraska's largest city would be Omaha. And so color chart element would be a hue. And words on a Little League Dad's t-shirt, maybe. Okay, we got O'Shea, Jackson Jr., Cocaine Bear. I don't know if anyone's seen Cocaine Bear, but that was hilarious. I really laughed at that. It just seemed so bizarre and off the wall. It was just funny for some... I don't even know how to describe it, but it was funny. Bizarre. Like, yeah, something like that. I don't know. Sub window on a web browser. I'm assuming we're shooting for a tab here. And not a Diet Cola, but just 1 calorie. Now you see it, now you don't. That great Pepsi. Oh, wrong commercial from the 80s. Mea culpa. Minor quarrel. How about a spat? Actress de Armas. I can't remember. Is it Anna? University in New Rochelle, New York, and I think that's Iona. I think. Por favor, please. Dull colored could be drab, and yes, that is Anna. I should go with my gut. Go with my gut. My wife always says. Post MA pursuit, probably a PhD. So entertaining as opposed to disturbing. It's funny, haha. I was just about to use that in my description of Cocaine Bear, but I don't know why I didn't. That would have been kind of funny if I had. I mean, it's not like that's the kind of thing that... It's not that rare when you're doing a crossword puzzle. I mean, Lord knows what you're going to find in it, right? You know, I mean, there's only so many different words and random possibilities here. So, waterproof cover could be a tarp. Like, I met somebody whose birthday was also March 8th, and I said, I wonder what the odds are. That's got to be crazy that we both had the same birthday. And it turns out it's like maybe 1 in 11 or something. I mean, I don't know the math. I need to look that up. So, she, her pronouns? Yeah, I think so. This could be a proud papa. All right. Now, she, her, maybe pantsuit alternative. I think we're talking about a dress. Very clever. Beginning on as of. Sur la table. Sur la table. Unoccupied could be free. And now what we got going on our downs. Thick. How about dense? Not a complimentary thing to say to someone. Wetland area where organic fuel is harvested. And this sounds like a peat bog. and also the subject of many crazy folklore items throughout Irish and Scots history, right? You know, the bodies that were preserved in the peat bog for thousands of years, perfectly mummified or something, just craziness, you know, the ghosts and stuff. Really makes that an interesting experience. Siestas could be naps. Italian fashion house. Let's go with Prada. It's what the devil wears. LA's region, informally, I'm assuming we're shooting for SoCal. And Houston Major League Baseball team would be the Stros. And so we got a terrier breed named for a Scottish island. I think this would be Skye. Strong wind is a gale. Anita O'Day, very nice. So turn around and return, or a feature of, well, we got Lulu, Coco, Haha, Papa. So I'm assuming we're talking about double back, and that would be an interesting one to, I don't know, suss through, right? You know, like, oh, it's double back. So the back of the word's doubled. I mean, I don't know. Just when, you know, one more thing. Why do I always get that Columbo voice? I don't think I've ever actually even seen an episode of Columbo, but I've seen it enough in the media that apparently he would ask, you know, questions, and then he would walk out. But as he'd get to the door, he'd turn around and go, "Oh, one more thing. Something like that. So one more thing. How about an also? Brief, vigorous fight. Set to? I don't know. Doctor Who vehicle that mimics a police box. I've had this before. I think this is TARDIS? I don't know. I've never watched it. Don't freak out. I know there's a lot of people that are big fans. I'm just waiting to find out which season, which network, when to start watching. I mean, it's like there's rules to this. I've talked to Doctor Who people, and they're like, "Oh no, you got to start with the third season, this blah 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 with this actor," and I just haven't watched it as a result. Yeah, I think this is a set. So let's see here. Wager could be to bet. Gets 0 miles per gallon. Maybe just idles. We've all had those days. Mature could be adult. And crystalline stone would be a geode. Geode. Had the guts, maybe dared. I don't think I've ever been accused of not having the guts to do anything. I mean anything. Multi-generational tale. How about a saga? And maintenance area for ships would be a dry dock. All right. Hopefully I haven't fat-fingered anything. Let's see. Blank point, center of attention could be a focal point. Well, what have we here? How about an oh-ho? Santa tracking organization, probably NORAD. Star Trek role for Saldana and Nichols. I think we're talking about Uhura. And we got Lady Gaga out of here. Tell me this one's about Moses, right? Yep. Noah's Ark. Okay, got it. And Curzon Way. And let's see. Uhura. Okay. Yeah, I guess. Looks good to me. Anxiety about exclusion, for example. Or for short. And I think that's called FOMO. Let's see. Guys could be men, and policy maven would be a wonk, or a nerd. And let's see, office VIP could be an exec, so that would be a few for not many. And the Good Grips kitchen brand, hugely popular over here in Germany. But how do we do, Bob? Okay, well, you know what? Let's take a look. I'm going to tell you right now. This was not an easy Monday, right? It didn't have the kinds of things in it that you would be expecting there, like bib lettuce, not a really popular thing. Seamus, interesting, not an easy name to remember how to spell unless you've just been around a lot of Irish people. Proud Papa, you know. Yeah, this could have been a pretty challenging Monday. So for those out there who are just getting started on your crossword journey thinking, oh good, it's a Monday, this one might be a setback or a double back for you at first, but don't lose the dare in you, right? You know, step out, have the guts to do it and do it. Take some chances, and if you got to go back and make some corrections, make corrections, right? But you're only ever going to get any better by just doing them and then learning from the stuff that you don't know. But that's what I always say, and I think that's a fabulous way to go about solving these things. But what a fantastic grid. Patti, Varol, you came up with a challenging Monday, and I thought it was very beautifully constructed, very well done. Nothing in this thing screams, you know, inelegance, right? So wonderful. Let's go ahead and bring down our Benio Dadu. So again, I want to say thank you to everyone for liking and subscribing. And if you have not, please do. And also consider joining the community. And the bottom, we've got a lot of really great perks, and remember that the merch is on its way. And so been going off of a lot of suggestions from you, the community, on how we should approach that. And so I think we got some pretty cool t-shirts being designed, and wine glass sets for 2, as well as some decals coming that you can put on your car, you can put on your laptop, whatever it is that you want to decorate. We'll be getting those out really soon as well. And those will be sent to you when somebody becomes a member. Right. So again, prices are set really low. We'll have monthly hangouts, and we'll chat, and we'll work through an awful lot of stuff. And I'm just looking forward to putting this thing together. And it just showed me that what we're doing is appreciated, and people want to be part of the bigger picture here, which I just think is adorable, and I love it to death. So thank you all so very much. Until we see you tomorrow, be good to yourselves, your friends, and your neighbors, but be especially kind to that person behind you in line. Ich wünsche Ihnen einen schönen Tag noch. Be well. We'll see you on the morrow.